More stickers.
No.
So these are our new microphones. It is a 2 transmitter receiver system from Ceramonic. Oh my god, look at that. So what you're hearing right now is from the lavalier mic. Oh my god, it's a... Oh no, somebody's already touched them. So basically we'll have, both me and Andrea will be able to speak into our microphone, so you'll hear us both, because before we've had one shotgun microphone on the camera, so if I was speaking behind the camera, or if Andrea was speaking behind the camera, you wouldn't hear us at all, and I would have to split the video and raise that part of the video in post, and it's been really annoying. But this way we'll each have one of these, and we'll have good sound always. This is our little Christmas present for ourselves. Merry Christmas!
Well, I'm all for Christmas.
So it is currently the 24th of December. We are spending Christmas here in France, in Isui, in a cute little town that I cannot pronounce the name of. Soir, yes, maybe Soir. Soir. Isui. Issoir. We think it's Issoir. So we've been driving around France for the past week or so, 5 days maybe, and it's finally gotten to Christmas time. We're celebrating Christmas the 24th. Most people here in France celebrate Christmas the 25th, so we're a little bit early according to them. But that works out for us because we had a bunch of stuff that we hadn't fixed until today. So at least all the stores were open so we could buy the last food we needed and a bunch of other stuff. So this is the first Christmas that we are spending in our van. We have this lovely Swedish julbord in front of us, and now you're gonna get to see how we made it. So for Christmas I like to have hasselbackspotatis, hazel baked potatoes, and Andrea likes to have Brussels sprouts and some other stuff. This year we are in France, so we don't really have access to all the things that we would have in Sweden. So I have a vegetarian schnitzel thing and a little bit of sauce. Then we have some vegan Christmas ham. That's all gonna go into the oven in a little bit. But first we need to do the dishes. So for hasselback potatoes, what I do is I just cut them in... Oh, I don't do that. I cut them in little slices, not all the way through. And then you just pour on some... I like to use a little bit of oil and some butter. Then you just put on some salt and some pepper. Maybe some paprika powder.
Jacob's favorite spice.
My favorite spice. Maybe some...
everything.
Yeah. Maybe some cayenne pepper.
Second favorite.
Second favorite. I'm using that for everything now. And then I want to use breadcrumbs because that's what my grandma always uses, but I always forget. So maybe I can remember this time because I've already said it now, but I probably won't remember. Okay, so these ones are a little bit thick. Like if you don't get all the way down, they won't really split. So what I do is I just tear them apart a little bit. And then it all works out. Look at that, that's perfect. There we go, one potato done. This one is much better. Look at that. This one is perfect. So the potatoes are cut. I just drizzled some oil on these bad boys. And now I'm going to put on some salt and pepper and some paprika powder. So the potatoes are ready for the oven. I remembered the breadcrumbs this time. Andrea is making a saffron chicken.
Vegan chicken-ish.
Vegan fake chicken, saffron chicken, yeah. But now these are going into the oven for X amount of time. It usually takes a lot longer than we want to. So maybe around 50 something minutes. Something like that. Usually it takes a lot longer using a gas oven than a regular oven because this oven only goes to because our oven only goes to around 250 degrees, and I mean there's no way to increase that. That's on max power. So it usually takes a while. So we'll see. I usually check on them a few times, and when they're done, they're done. So we have been vanlifing around in France now for about 5 days, 4 or 5 days. And vanlife in France is very different from vanlife in Germany. It is very difficult to find places to fill water, at least the places we've been to. Just today we've been to like 4 places to try and find water, and they've either not had water at all, even though it said so on the app and people said that this place is going to have water, or it's been like out for the season or broken, or yeah. So we finally found a place that has water. It is Issoire, or Issoire. We got here after a few hours of driving, or 1 hour of driving and stopping at a bunch of different places that didn't have water, even though it said that it should have. So we're staying here for the night, and we're probably going to stay here for a bit tomorrow as well, because the town is supposed to be really beautiful. So we're going to walk around and take some pictures and do some vlogging, maybe fly some drones. So this is our vegan ham. Don't really know what it's made of. Do you know?
I have no idea.
No, we have no idea. The packaging is very Chinese or Japanese. We get it from a place in Jönköping, and it's the closest thing you'll ever get to ham without it being ham. It's so good. Like it's amazing. We had it
Super good.
We had it last Christmas, and like we had it on sandwiches, we had it in food. We're using it this Christmas. We had it this morning on sandwiches, and oh my god, it's so good. Yeah. So it got a little bit dark here. Andrea went to the nearby store to buy some more Disaronno alcohol. It's what we use for most of our drinks. And the potatoes have been in for probably an hour, no, more than an hour now. And I think they are finally starting to be done. Everything else is pretty much done. Andrea's Brussels sprouts and Andrea's little saffron not chicken thingy, which was actually pretty good. It's just that I don't eat tomatoes. So I'm going to make my schnitzels. So another thing that is pretty bad about France, or well, not bad about France, but bad about France in terms of living in a camper van. We use gas for our stove, like our stovetop, both the oven and everything is gas. So we need to fill that gas at some point. And France is not the easiest country to fill gas in. Oh, here is Andrea. She is back from the store. Yeah, but France is really bad with gas, or at least filling of gas. They have like some kind of law, so it's illegal to fill certain types of bottles. And like we have a good bottle that meets all of the requirements, but like it's really hard to find a place to fill it. And all the places that we have been to today, there's no way to fill our bottle. And we don't want to buy a French bottle. Like we have all the adapters to be able to fill it, but we don't want to have to buy like a French bottle for like 1,000 kroner or more, maybe, I don't know. No, we don't want to have to buy a new bottle because like our bottle works perfectly fine, but our gas is running out. We checked our gas yesterday, and maybe it will last 2 days, maybe it will last a week. It's really hard to gauge how long it will last. So either we'll find some place here in France, or we'll have to just make do until we get to Spain. In Spain, it's much easier to fill your gas because they actually fill Swedish bottles in Spain, which is not allowed here. It's a very big no-no. So yeah, gas in France is not fun. Keep that in mind if you are going here as a van lifer. Okay, so we just devoured our julebord. So yeah, this is what's left. We thought we'd leave some food for tomorrow. We're going to have some drinks and play some board games. So that's pretty much going to be the end of this night. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, and we'll see you in the morning. God, the streets here are so beautiful. All the houses are so little. We have these like cute little alleyways. So cool. Yeah, so we forgot to tell you guys, we actually made it to Disneyland. We're finally here. Yay! So we are taking off the tape around our little antenna thingies. The tape has been there since we painted the van, so a few months now. We just never bothered to taking off the tape before. We got back now from our little walk, and oh, so she's taking the tape off now. So now that we're done with that, we're going to hit the road and drive a little bit closer to Spain, and you'll see where we end up in the next video. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.